Hello. Bella, I would say that Katie fed him this morning, but I don't know. Hi. I just walked 2 miles and I'm very hot. How hot is it outside, Wes?
It's 89 on the list.
90, 11,000 degrees. I was in the full sun most of the time. I had to take my rings off because my fingers were swelling. So I'm going to put them in my little dish so I don't forget where they are. Okay. Woo! So I'm trying to hydrate up. That's the whole point. So we're going to do comment hashtag hydrate. I'm going to start with the Vitamin Water Zero, which, Bella, will you turn some lights on? They have new branding and I approve. Bella and Wes, tell them how important it is that I'm impressed by a company's branding. It's a big deal. I'm usually really critical of that. Good job, Vitamin Water. Okay, so there's that. Also, the remnants of my apple cider vinegar ginger juice ice cubes. So I use little ice cube trays or candy molds, and I do a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar and a half teaspoon of ginger juice and freeze them. And then I use that, and that's all I need to make a GGMS. And so I'm just gonna let that kind of melt and do. Even though this was a lemon Vitamin Water Zero for some electrolytes, I'm still gonna put, I know y'all can't see exactly what I'm doing, but you kind of can. I'm gonna put a little bit of my favorite organic lemon juice, not from concentrate. I'll back y'all up a little bit. There you go. But that's not all. You could stop there, that's fine. You could have just made a Vitamin Water Zero, it's fine, or you could just use plain water. You do you, boo, I'm gonna do me. Now I'm gonna use a teaspoon of cherry berry hydrate that has baobab. It's cherry berry baobab, one to grow on. Just for a little baobab and a little flavor. Isn't that pretty? It's pretty, ain't it? And that's how I'm gonna hydrate. That's very good. What y'all doing? Okay. So how are y'all doing? Hey Shannon, that's Coach Shannon right there, everybody. Charlene, Sabrina, Kimberly, and Stephanie. How y'all doing? Whew. All right. We're gonna relocate to my room because I feel like I can't speak freely. You never know who's gonna walk through the door. Wes and I, Monday, coming up, June 9th, will be our 24th wedding anniversary. And I get people that ask me if I'm 20. I'm like, bruh, I've been married 24 years. I am not 20. No thanks. Turn my light on. Hey Ash, what's up? Stephanie, you're late to the party. I made the drink live, but I'll tell you what's in it. I had ice in my cup. Then I poured a Vitamin Water Zero in my cup. And then I put, they're everywhere. The kids are everywhere. Ah! Go away. Ice. I'm trying to think what it's called. The lemon Vitamin Water Zero. Anyhow, whatever that is. And then I did 2 ice cubes, and I prepped those. I need to make some more because I'm about out of them. So it was 1 tablespoon apple cider vinegar, a half teaspoon ginger juice in each little ice cube, and I used 2 for my GGMS, and I electrolyted it with the Vitamin Water Zero. And then I added some lemon juice because I love sour. Love it. And then I did about 1.25 tablespoons of the cherry berry baobab hydrate mix from Trim Healthy Mama. And we'll be posting the link to that if y'all would like to order it your own self. So I just did a 2-mile walk. I don't know how to work this Apple Watch, or I would tell y'all. Oh, I found it. Okay. So 2.05 miles, 40 minutes. Heart rate, let's see. Average heart rate was 113, but it got up to 129 at some point. It said effort was easy. I just want to share with you guys, a lot of people have told me Sweet, sweet summertime. That's a mouthful. So yes, it was a lot, but it's easy when you're just putting it together. I had really been struggling with movement, and I kind of just wanted to share that with you guys. I get people all the time that are like, you've got it all together and it just seems so easy for you and blah, 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 all this stuff. And I'm like, I'm human too. I struggle too. And so I just want to share with you guys, unplanned food on time, no problem. I've just been doing this so long. It's non-negotiable. I was talking to Pearl when I was visiting in Tennessee a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, I literally do not have the luxury of going off plan consistently. Do I sometimes, a couple times a year? Yeah. But I just do not have that luxury. And some people can, some people just do it because they're stuck in some kind of a mindset rut, but I just can't do it. So anyway, that's not an issue. I'm sleeping great these days, which is wonderful. I think I finally got my hormones optimized, my thyroid optimized. I hydrate fine, but I've gotten a little sideways on my exercise. I don't mind it. I have all the stuff. But I think I got a little sideways because I knew that I didn't need to be working out fasted. And I went to CrossFit fasted for 8.5 years. And I stopped going to CrossFit almost a year ago. I can't remember exactly when I stopped going. And I started working out at home, which I did fine. Well, I just kind of took it a step further and knew that the whole fasted thing, even though I was getting a little more sleep working out at home first thing, because of my busy schedule with coaching, I do coach full time. That is my full-time job. I don't just, have a couple clients. I have a lot of clients, and I'm super thankful. And many of you guys are here right now, and I'm sure will watch the replay. So love you all. But I've got to figure out a new way because what I was doing is not working. And so I kind of got stuck. I kind of froze, And so what I decided to do is talk to my husband. I really value his opinion. He is much more level-headed than I am. And I can just say, okay, da, 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 and I just throw up all this stuff. And he's like, okay, well, you just need to make a plan. Like, how would you coach somebody else? And I'd be like, this is what you need to do. And so I was like, well, Amy, this is what you need to do, sis. And so yesterday when I left work, it was, I don't even know what time it was, 5:15, something like that. And I knew that by the time I got into my room, got all my stuff together, finished my workout, it would be supper time, which means that I could just fuel my post-workout recovery would be my supper. Check! And so I came in here and I turned on the Trim Healthy membership workout. I did Pearl's Push 25, session 11. It was an arm workout. I got my guns all fired up. It was so good. I'm actually sore like right in here. So some of the movements were new for me and it was really good for me to do that arm workout. My legs are pretty legit. So doing an arm workout once or twice a week is probably really smart for me to do. But my plan is on Tuesdays and Thursdays and Saturdays to do weights. And then Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, a 1 to 2 mile walk. And so I'm just like, you know what? Non-negotiable. Like, get it together, Amy Gaskin. That's what I told myself. And I've done it 2 days. Tomorrow, I'm going to do my weights after work. No problem. I might could do it before my afternoon snack, but for sure could do it before supper. And that just works out so great for me. And I'm so glad to finally find that peace. And so just want to encourage you wherever you are, whatever you're stuck with, and it could be something that doesn't even have to do with food or THM or health or wellness or whatever. It could just be a mindset that you are just not feeling good enough or you're not feeling worth, what you're doing, or I don't know, maybe I'm dealing a lot with rejection right now from certain people in my life. And some of it is warranted and some of it's not. Sometimes some of it is just my misperception of things. I don't know if that's the word, but y'all know what I mean. Anyway, so I'm working through a lot of things, and I always want to be super honest about that because people can look at my post. I have a lot of great tips. I have a lot of great tricks. I've experienced a lot of life. I've experienced a lot of life with my clients, and so I do have a lot of experience, but that does not mean that I don't go through hard stuff. And so I just want to encourage you guys to know that. Y'all see behind me, mine and Wes, our family, got Trim Healthy Wisdom right here. That's kind of funny. I didn't even intend to come in here, but you know, a lot of things can look good on the outside, but you don't ever know what's going on in the heart. And so I just want to encourage you guys that I'm with you. I'm not perfect. I'm not doing everything that, you might think that I am. I miss workouts. My timing gets off. I struggle with mindset. I struggle with feeling like I could still do more at the end of the day. What else? It kind of makes me want to cry a little bit. But like, what else could I have done today to make it better? And you know what? Sometimes you just have to do what you can do. And tomorrow, try to do a little bit better. The book Atomic Habits helped me so much. I read that several years ago. I went through it with my Blooms group coaching, and it really helped change my life. That mindset of that 1% change every day. It is so, so awesome. So whatever you are dealing with in your life, just know that I am cheering for you. I believe in you, whether you know me or not, or I don't know you or whatever. There's a lot of people that know me that I don't know them, and that's funny. But you are loved. You are worth it. Our Heavenly Father loves you. I love you, and I'm rooting for you. I have a lot of Blooms that are commenting right here, and they even love you because they are where you are. We all are. We're all struggling. Everybody has a problem. No one is perfect, and so I don't want y'all to believe that lie. If this blessed your heart, please give it a like, give it a comment, share it with your family and friends. That will help spread my message and help others be encouraged. And I'm going to go sit on my couch and talk to my family and drink my GGMS electrolyte drink concoction. And I hope that y'all have an awesome day. Love y'all. Bye-bye.